Poor Percy. Stepney had been in a bad mood all week. It didn't help him until one day he came to the turntable for a meeting. Stepney was very reluctant to himself, but he knew he couldn't obey the Fat Controller. "Today," said the Fat Controller, "I have a very important job for you, Stepney," he said. "Hooray," said Stepney, "I like important jobs." "You're going to shunt trucks." Stepney was a standard shunting trucks, he said. "That's not important jobs." To me it is. The trucks have to go all the way over to the siding by the shed there. Can you see where it is?" "Yes," said Stepney, "but sir, can I do something a little bit more civilized? This is so underclass." "It doesn't matter," said the Fat Controller. "You're doing whatever you're going to do today." "Oh," said Stepney, "yes sir," and he puffed away. He puffed into the yards for the trucks to be quiet. He was in a bad mood. Stepney was so hard that he banged the trucks so hard against the buffers. They crashed into the buffers really hard. Scruffy started snickering. Stepney didn't think it was funny. "What's so funny?" he said. Just then Scruffy burst out laughing. "You're in a bad mood today," he said. "Yeah," said the trucks. "You're in a very bad mood. We never seen you this angry before." They had to agree. Then James came in. "Whoa," he said to Stepney, "you're not in a good mood." "Yeah, that's right," said Scruffy. "Told you so." "Oh yeah," said James. "You're whiter than my red paint. Isn't it really nice?" But Stepney was still annoyed. "You know what? I would like to hear a red engine jabbering around with him being jealous. I don't care. So be off with you," said Stepney. James was shocked. "Oh," he went on, "I never heard this engine's tone of language." James didn't say anything, and then he puffed away with his coat. Stepney was so annoyed that he wanted to get out of this as quickly as he could. "Ugh," he said, "the Fat Controller making me pull trains? I'll have none of it. And shunting trucks," he said. "I'll have none of it." He continued along his way. The trucks were cross though. They didn't like Stepney at all. "Ugh," said Christian and Fred. "Let's pay him out. We should," said another troublesome truck. "I know, we'll stop there." They locked on their brakes, and Stepney stopped. "Oh," he said, "please continue along. I don't really have to do anything stupid." "You're stupid," said Fred. "And you're the stupidest one here," said Christian. "Right, that's it," said Stepney. "I had enough." He was so cross that he banged the truck so hard that they raced down the line, up Boulder Mountain, and they came off the rails. "Help!" said the trucks. "We're gonna fall." Stepney knew he had done something bad. "Oh, I'll come and help," he said. "This isn't going to be good." And it wasn't. Meanwhile, Percy, the small green engine, came through a tunnel on the island of Sodor. At the other side, he saw Salty. "Hi, Salty," he said. "What you doing?" "I'm just sitting here." "I have another question to ask for you." "What is it?" asked Salty. "I think you should pull trucks," he said, "'cause the Fat Controller needs more jobs." "Why then, thank you, Percy," he said. "That's not a question, that's a column. I thought it would be. I was just asking. Goodbye." And then Percy puffed away. Suddenly, he saw something. Christian was derailed. Percy didn't know that this was going to be good. "Oh no," he said. "Watch out!" And he smashed into Christian. It was too much for Christian's old frame. He got a new coat of paint, but his old frame is not going to. His old frame is not going to stand out anymore. "Oh no," he said. "Help! Help!" he cried. "I'm going to break." Percy was pushing as hard as he can, and then all of a sudden, Christian burst up over the mountain, and he stood there for a sec, Help, said Christian. Percy had been pushing him too hard and then he fell off the tracks. Whoa, he said, ouch! And he was really damaged. Just then Stepney had enough. I'm glad that's over, he said, but it was too late. Christian began to slide. Watch out! And he smashed onto Stepney. Rubbish was everywhere. Stepney was very disgusting. You silly truck, he said. The fat controller won't be pleased. Workmen came to clean up the mess, and all the trucks were safe. Wow, said Fred. That was good torture on him. Stepney did not like the trucks, and he did not like Christian at all. Ah, he growled. You stupid trucks, and you're especially stupid, Christian. Look at you, splattering down on me, spilling garbage all over me. Ugh, my blue bell paint will never forgive you. You're so stupid that you pushed us off the rails, and look, Percy even fell down. You should be ashamed of yourself. Stepney knew he had done the wrong thing, but he didn't want to take the blame. I'll tell the fat controller on my side of the story, he said, and then he puffed away. Oh no, moaned Christian. This isn't going to turn out into a happy ending, and it wasn't.